Fit Co, which is the name of my franchise. I put people in this group, and what happens is when they get in this group, they see what the challenge is all about. And now when they ask me this, I send them to this group. I tell them to look over the information. I don't talk about numbers. I don't talk about how much stuff costs. I just send them to my challenge group and say, look over the challenge group and see if that's something that you think you might be interested in. And then if they are interested in it, then that's when I go ahead and pitch uh, my stuff about, I go into more specifics. I say, hey, this is what the program is. The only thing that's required of you is to purchase a challenge pack so that you can do the program. I even tell them that my services are free. The only thing that I want for you is for you to get your results, but the only requirement is that you get your challenge pack. So I tell them that once you join the group, it's going to be motivational. You'll see other people in the group. There's my mom, her before pictures. That's my little brother. I have people posting. I tell them that, in this group, it gives them the opportunity to have that one-on-one connection with other group members. People posting their shakes. I put quotes in there too to keep everybody motivated. Um, I also tell them that, here's pictures of people's meals. I tell them that, if you participate in this group, you'll get that kind of interaction that you don't get doing it by yourself. And what happens is when you do that, you'll have the opportunity to keep up with everybody in the group. So as a coach, what I do is if I see people that aren't posting in this group, that gives me the opportunity to call them out. It gives me the opportunity to call them on the phone or message them and say, hey, you didn't make your post for the day. Where's your meal? Or where's your video? Or, where's something that shows me that you did something today? And that's what most people want. They want that accountability. They want somebody to stay on their ass about working out and doing what they need to do. So I utilize my challenge group page so that I can keep up with everybody and introduce them to the challenge by having them purchase their challenge packs. And by doing that, you could easily, I try what I'm doing is I'm trying to do 2 to 3 challenge groups a month. So that allows me the opportunity to get at least between 5 and 10 people to purchase challenge packs. So that's what 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 10 success club points easily just by getting 5 people. So I don't care if only 2 people join my challenge group. That's 4 success club points. And then if I have another 2 in another challenge group that I host for the month, that's another 4. So that's 8 points already easily, just because I created a challenge group page and introduced people to doing the challenge. Now, I kind of got off subject. With the challenge groups, unfortunately, you don't have the opportunity to schedule your posts like you can on your home page. So the only other option to make sure that people are still seeing your challenge groups or your group page, as far as for motivation or whatnot, is when you do make your post or your comments, make sure that you when you do it, like let's say you post something, you post it. I'm not gonna click it, but when you post it, let's say, okay, what time is it? It's 4:04 p.m., which is still a good time to make posts. But let's say it's like midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning. You make a post. What I usually do is I make a post and then I purposely don't like it. Like this one. I posted this one today and I didn't like it. I posted it so that, and I can't remember if I did it late at night. It was an hour ago. Okay. But let's say it was 2 in the morning and I make a post. I don't like it. So what I do is I make the post 2 in the morning. A lot of people aren't going to see my post because it's going to show up on their timelines, but it's not going to be seen by a lot of people, because by the time that person wakes up, hundreds and thousands of other people and friends have made posts that are going to appear on the timeline, and it's not going to be at the top of their list when they go to their page. So like if I go to my page, my timeline, the last person posted something, which was my girlfriend, an hour ago, Rashawn Funderburk. She posted something, let's see, forgot to wear green today. Oh, it is St. Patrick's Day. I forgot about that. That's crazy because I painted my son's tricycle green and black last night. But anyway, that's off subject. She was the last person to post, or last friend to make a post that appears at the top of my timeline. So what I mean earlier is that when you make a post 2 o'clock in the morning, yeah, it's going to be at the top of their timeline at 2 o'clock in the morning. But by the time 8, 9 o'clock in the morning comes around, your post is going to be way somewhere lost in the sauce somewhere, and they're probably not going to see it as quickly unless they just really go through all of their posts, which a lot of people don't do. I do it because I think, sorry guys, some butthole called me. I don't even know who the hell that was. They called and messed up my video, so this is a continuation, so don't worry. What was I saying? Oh, so like I was saying, your post could get lost in the sauce and it'll be harder to find it. So to remedy that is when you make your post at 2 o'clock in the morning, or if it's late, or if it's not during those peak hours of, I would say, between 8 a.m. and, let's just say 8 a.m. and 7 p.m. But really the peak, those are the times that you want to post. The peak hours, I would say, would be probably between noon and 3 o'clock, or 11 a.m. and 3, because that's when everybody's going on lunch, or everybody's, fiddling around on their phones, going on Facebook or whatnot. So what is that? That's crazy. I might need to delete that. But anyway, but yeah, that kind of threw me off. But yeah, so during those peak hours, people are more likely to see your post. And that's a good way to make sure that it's being seen, is that you post during peak hours. But like I was saying before, when you post something and it's not during those peak hours, or if it's late at night, don't like your comment. Just post it. And then when the peak hours do arrive, so let's say you post something at 2 a.m. in the morning, and then you wait until about noon the next day. Wait about noon or 11 a.m., between 11 a.m. and 2 or 3 p.m., and then go back to that same post and click like. What that does is refreshes your post and brings it back to the top of everybody's list who you're friends with, the top of their home page. So they're more likely to see it because it's at the top. Another thing that you can do is make sure that you, other than clicking like, when you make your post, just comment on it. I found out that when you comment on a post that you posted late at night, if you see that only 2 other people saw it, more than likely it was a post done during non-peak hours. So go back, comment on your post, and that'll bring it back to the top of people's list. I believe that commenting takes priority over likes. So if you make a comment and you do a like, that's going to definitely put your post at the top of everybody's page, so they're more likely to see it. So that's pretty much it, team. I thought that sharing that would be helpful to you guys. Hopefully it was, and if you have any more in-depth questions, just hit me up on Facebook, or you can call me, because we're all a team, guys. We're in this to win it, and I can't succeed unless you guys succeed. That's my mentality. So if we all succeed as a team, we'll all be laughing to the bank later on in life. So God bless, and I love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.